games, are you feeling like you might need to use that capital?
Well, of course, to use that capital, you've got to have the opportunity to use it. And frankly, no matter what I had seen in these first 3 ball games, if I had the opportunity to really do some good with those picks, I would do it. And we've got them, and that's one of the advantages for, if you will, making the trade.
But do you feel more urgency maybe now after what you've seen?
Well, not necessarily. That implies that being more urgent, I can create an opportunity to use them. That usually doesn't work that way at all. You've got to have something that comes your way that's really special, and if you've got the currency to do it, which in this case it would be draft picks, we'll do it.
Jerry, are you concerned with the state of your pass rush right now? Seems like they're kind of struggling to get home.
Well, I think when it compromised us with our 4-man front up there today, and of course we want to try and get there in this defense with that 4-man rush. We weren't getting there, plus we weren't covering. And that's a bad combination, and that's what happened to us out there today. So we did give them a little more pressure, dialed it up a little bit in the second half. But they had a lot to say about it with how productive their offense was.
Do you feel like you need to see more blitzes or 5-, 6-man rushes?
Well, of course, if we can't cover them, there's not but one thing to do, and that's try to rush them up. But we've got to get better. We've got to get better. We've got to get more on the page. I'm confident we will, but we've got to get more on the page. And this is inordinate to have that many big plays.
Jerry, as it's currently laid out, all
right, to the AFC West we go. Broncos and Chargers.
Season has already tested us, coming in with hope, with expectations, believing in the trade for George Pickens, believing in Dak Prescott bouncing back, believing in the offense finally finding its rhythm. But in Week 3, at Soldier Field against the Chicago Bears, the Cowboys stumbled. A 31-14 defeat that burns, that stings, but that also teaches. From the opening whistle, things felt off. CeeDee Lamb, our star receiver, suffered a left ankle injury early, an injury that would sideline him for most of the game and rob this offense of its most electric threat. Dak Prescott kept pushing, kept trying, completing 31 of 40 passes for 251 yards, but the connection wasn't there without Lamb. Javonte Williams showed flashes with hard yards and determination, but the script kept slipping away. Then came a moment that will replay in the heads of Cowboys fans. Late in the fourth quarter, down multiple scores, Dak hits George Pickens on a pass. It clips his hands, it bounces off, and Bears linebacker Tremaine Edmonds snags the interception. It feels like the dagger. The crowd senses the moment slipping. Pickens, up on the sideline, slams his helmet in frustration, clearly furious at himself, knowing that chance was golden. Yet, even amid the collapse, there were sparks. Pickens, despite that critical mistake, ended with 5 catches, 68 receiving yards, and a touchdown, the same stat line he had in Week 2 versus the Giants. That signals consistency. That signals capability. Kevontae Turpin, too, made us remember why he earned that elite special teams money: his speed, his return threat, his ability to flip field position. With Lamb sidelined, Turpin showed flashes: 2 catches for 64 yards. He may be starved for opportunity, but that is a problem the coaching staff must and can solve. On defense, the Cowboys had trouble containing Bears quarterback Caleb Williams, who broke free in moments and turned them into scoring drives. The defense, which had hopes of growing under coordinator Matt Eberflus, looked out of sync in those crucial moments. Tackles were not executed, coverage broke down, and time of possession slipped away. But these are issues that don't have to define us. They can motivate us. Injury news offers cautious optimism. CeeDee Lamb, although hurt, has reportedly avoided a severe problem with his ankle. As of now, he absolutely believes he can play next week. That's critical because the offense without Lamb is different. It forces George Pickens, Turpin, Jalen Tolbert, Ryan Flournoy, and Jake Ferguson to step up. So where does that leave us? Here's the conclusion I want every Cowboys fan to take away. Yes, this was a humbling loss. Yes, there were errors, missed opportunities, and frustration. But this team is not broken. The pieces are there. The trade for Pickens was not a mistake. the investment in Turpin was smart. The offensive line, though dealing with injury and personnel transitions, still has the talent to protect and create. The running game with Williams has promise. The defense needs sharpening, but has shown grit in parts. With Lamb likely returning, with Pickens learning to convert on near moments instead of letting them slip, with Turpin demanding more targets, and with the coaching staff able to correct those defensive breakdowns, I believe the Cowboys can bounce back. I believe we can win next week. I believe this season is still ours to own. Cowboys Nation, now I want to hear from you. What did you think of Pickens' performance, both the good and the bad? How concerned are you about Lamb's injury, and who do you trust to step up in his absence? Do you believe this team still has what it takes to reach the playoffs? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you like this report, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss analysis, updates, and all the fire as this season unfolds. This is Cowboys Nation Report, where we stand together in triumph and in defeat. Let's ride.